I'm delighted, staying with that subject, I'm delighted to say we can look ahead to that and talk all things heavyweight boxing with an absolute superstar in the making.
Walked onto the right hand there as well. A really sharp, fast, short right hand that caught him flush. There's another one in his own corner, clubbing left. And the referee's having a look again, and he calls it off. Barbates calls a hold to it. It's another first round stoppage for Moses Itauma.
Your winner by TKO, Moses Itauma.
I mean, it's sort of giving the game away. Welcome to the Drive Time studio, the 19-year-old British heavyweight, soon-to-be champion of the world, Moses Itauma. Hello, Moses.
How's it going? You're right.
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm all good.
It's our pleasure. Since the moment I saw you on the telly, I said to our producer, can you get him? I swear to you, because he's going to be heavyweight champion of the world. I was just in awe of your size and your strength and your power. So I'm delighted that you're sat opposite me.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
In a studio rather than a boxing ring. How are you? First, are you well? Because you fought last week.
Yeah. I fought on Friday. Sorry, at the York Hall.
Yeah.
My 8th outing, and yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the future.
Do you enjoy what you do?
Yeah, I
you
guess.
do. Why do you think about that? Because some boxers absolutely love it, and some.
Oh no! I can say, do you like pizza? And you can say, yeah, but would you do it? Would you eat pizza every day? You'd get sick of it, won't you?
Yeah, no, easily. Look at me.
Oh, fair enough. No, obviously, there's at times where you hate it, you love it, but it just comes with everything. Sometimes you're gonna love it, sometimes you're gonna hate it.
Are you excited about being then the next kind of wave, the next superstar of the heavyweight division? Because you look at some of the guys who are at the top end of the division, they are getting obviously to their late 30s. Everyone's talking about you being the next one. Does that make you excited?
Do you know what? It doesn't make me feel no type of way, because they can say that I'm gonna be the next thing, but that means I just have to live up to it. So it doesn't really do anything for me. So I'm excited for my career, I guess. Yeah.
This is the first time you and I have spoken, right? And already I see you're a very relaxed and very calm person.
I try to be.
Is that how you are? Is that how you are? Even before a fight, do you change at all?
Obviously I have to switch on a little bit before a fight, but apart from that, I'm probably very chilled. I get that from my dad.
Yeah. Do you maybe a bit too chilled?
Too chilled.
Is that a problem though, or not? Because I would imagine that someone like you, if I was facing someone like you and I met you maybe a week before, 2 weeks before for the weigh-in or whatever, and I spoke to you and I heard you speak, I just think, oh my God, nothing's going to faze this fella at all.
I don't know. I've been boxing since I was a kid, so it's kind of like second nature with everything. So I don't really have to think about it. So I am very relaxed. It's like, obviously with you've been doing this for a very long time also. So you're not too, I wouldn't say phased, but you can't. There's nothing really new.
I know, but when I finish a show, I've got no chance of being carried out of the studio. Right? It's a risk every time you step in the ring.
100%. It's a risk I'm willing to take, though. And I gave this sport my life, my time. So I've got to do it to my best of my ability.
How far do you think you are off? And this is going to sound crazy, because I know every fight, you've obviously only had 8 fights. Every fight's a step up. But how far realistically, because I know you're chasing down becoming one of the youngest heavyweights of all time. How far do you think you are off that level in terms of world level, or do you feel you're ready to go now?
I'm ready. I'm 100% ready to go now. But the only problem is I've got to step up slowly, because you can take a step too far and then you can't really come back. So yeah, I'm 100% ready for the boys up there, but it's a matter of time. Obviously, I've sparred with the boys that are up there, and I've held my own. Sometimes I've done better, and I just got to consider that sparring and fighting is two different things. So I need to slowly step up just to see what it's like fighting.
Do you know what? And you make a great point. And Andy, he sings your praises all the time. He wanted to get you in. When you look at the top of the division, at the heavyweight division, do you think the only thing that can maybe detract you from becoming world champion is the traffic?
100%.
That, like, because we all believe that you've got the ability to do it, but when you look about Zhang, Joyce, Parker, Joshua, Wilder, I mean, there's a lot of names there.
Yeah.
And for you to manoeuvre your way into that, is that going to be maybe the stumbling block?
100%, but it's not in my hands. I don't really have to deal with that. I'll just get in the ring and fight, and I leave everything else to my management team and obviously my promoter. So I'm very grateful. I had 7 fights last year in just 1 year.
How many?
7 fights.
Wow.
In 1 year. So
Probably lasted about 8 minutes in total. About 8 minutes.
obviously, people don't really have. I know people from around my area that have 7 fights in 4 years. So I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed for the team that I have, and yeah, we're just striving for more.
How many of your fights finished in the first round? You've knocked out your opponent.
6.
6 of them.
6 of them.
Where I once saw who was it? I think it was Joshua in one of his early fights, and he knocked his opponent out in about 50 seconds. And then you see him backstage working out.
Nah.
What's all that about? Why is he doing that?
I have no Scooby.
From your perspective, you knock him out in 1 minute and you're going home.
Of course, like I have heard the stories that after a fight he used to go back and go into the change room and do like X round of pads or whatnot. But I'm like, you've done pads your whole camp. Like,
yeah.
I'm not too sure why you would want to go back to your change room to do something you've done your whole training camp. But I don't know. Guess
Is that your phone?
Yeah,
now, usually
sorry,
what happens when a guest comes in, their phone's on, I go nuts. Listen, you do whatever you want.
If you need to take it, just let us know. We'll wait.
Yeah. If you want to take that call and it's an hour long, we'll wait for you, right? We've got no problem. Who was it? Was it anyone famous?
No, it was my brother.
Oh, fine. Okay. He's listening to you, right? He knows you.
No, it's coming here, to be honest. It's probably downstairs.
You mentioned it earlier on. You've sparred quite a few of the big heads, including Tyson Fury. When was that? Was that quite recent?
Yeah. I was sparring Tyson at the beginning of the year. Well, just before Christmas.
Okay. What percentage, from your perspective and his, are you going into a sparring session? So if you met him in the ring for a heavyweight title, you're both 100%. With regards to how much power. When you're sparring with someone like that, what does that percentage come down to?
I don't know. It just it varies, because if I go in there and he's like just tapping and I'm trying to like knock him out, then I look like I don't really know, like.
Okay. Well edited, by the way. Yeah.
And if he goes in there and he tries to knock me out and like I'm going easy, then it doesn't make sense. So you kind of just like you have like an unspoken agreement. And when obviously I'll go into the ring and you kind of just feel out what the first minute is, and then you kind of gauge it from there.
In your opinion, where does he rank in terms of the heavyweight division? And also, did he give you any advice?
No, he gave me loads of advice.
Yeah.
Where do I think he's right? Currently, I think he's number 1.
Even after the performance Joshua just put in against Ngannou.
There's so much factors that's playing into that people don't really take into account. Joshua had something to learn off. Tyson never. Tyson was the first person to kind of cross that over. Obviously, I know Floyd Mayweather and McGregor had that sort of thing, but I just feel like it was a good fight. It was good entertainment. Whether Tyson took it seriously, it's another thing. But I don't know. It was a good. You enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. So what's the matter?
So do you think second time around, then, say they did it again, you think it'd be a completely different outcome?
Yeah, 100%.
Is he the hardest hitting heavyweight you've been in the ring with?
Who's Tyson?
Yeah.
Nah, but he's just so unique.
Who is the hardest?
I'd say Joshua did hit.
You've been in with Joshua?
Yeah. I sparred him when I was like 16. I only done a couple rounds, yeah, but that was enough to like.
3 years ago, and you're 16, and you're fighting Anthony Joshua,
champion of the world.
What's that like? See, what I can't get my head round is when you are. I mean, you guys are built differently to us, but when you're stepping in the ring at 16, 17, whatever, with someone like Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury, is there a part of you that's thinking, if I catch him, I'll make a name for myself? Or do you think I've got to be respectful of who you are? I don't understand how that works.
No, because if I've got a camp, or if I'm preparing someone for a fight and I've gone in there and I've knocked them out, then they can't. That's an opportunity missed, not only for him but the people on his undercard as well. So it's just like.
Have you wobbled either?
Has said again.
Have you wobbled either, Joshua or Tyson Fury?
No.
You have? You have?
No, I haven't.
You so have, haven't you? Which one?
No, I haven't. I haven't, honestly.
Which one?
Just say it again.
No, you carry on. Sorry.
No, I haven't wobbled. But listen, it's just we're big guys. We're both way over 200 pounds each, and we both, all of us, have the capability to knock each other out. And it only takes one shot. So when you go in there, now let's say I've knocked someone out in sparring. Now they can't spar for 6 weeks, and obviously now I'm going to struggle to get sparring partners, vice versa.
Okay.
You don't really learn from knocking people out in sparring.
Do you wear a head shield?
Yeah, 100%.
You have to do that.
100%. Sometimes I do like to take it off, but depends on who it is.
What advice did he give you, Tyson Fury?
And did he use the word dosser?
No, he hasn't. No, to be honest, the way he is on the cameras and that, and the way he is in real life is definitely not the same person. But yeah, he gave, obviously, inside the ring, outside the ring, some of the things that I'm not going to say, but he definitely did say you need to get a good balance. You can't just, it's like when you want things to happen, it don't happen. And it's like, you just like, you can't just work. You have to enjoy what you've worked.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.